Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to dive into a topic that's close to my heart, using inclusive language in the workplace. I'll be sharing my own journey of how I stopped saying guys and started using more inclusive terms, and trust me, it wasn't easy. But first, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. So let me start by explaining why I felt the need to change my language. After learning more about inclusion and diversity, my habit of using guys started to gnaw at me. I realized that it was like my experience of being gay in a stereotypically male world and not knowing where I belonged. Being addressed as a guy for other genders may not feel right similarly. Now, you might be wondering why the term guys can be problematic. Well, it's often used as a catch all phrase to address a group of people, regardless of their gender. But the thing is, this seemingly innocuous word can create an exclusive environment for those who don't identify as male. That's when I decided to make a change. Changing my language wasn't easy, and I stumbled to start with, but I found some ways to make the transition smoother, and I want to share them with you. Here are some tips to replace guys with more inclusive language. Tip 1: be self aware. Recognize when you're using the term guys and make a conscious effort to replace it with something else. It may take some practice, but over time you'll develop a new habit. Tip 2: find alternative inclusive terms. Instead of saying guys, you can use terms like everyone, team, folks, or y'all. These words are gender neutral and make everyone feel included. Tip 3: get an accountability partner. Share your goal with someone you trust and ask them to gently remind you when you slip up. This can help you stay on track and make the change faster. Tip 4: remember the benefits. Using inclusive language can improve team dynamics, create a sense of belonging, and boost productivity. Keep these benefits in mind as motivation to change your language. Now let's talk about some common challenges and misconceptions around using inclusive language. Challenge 1: resistance. You might face resistance from others, but remember that your actions can inspire change. Be patient and persistent, and others will likely follow your lead. Challenge 2: forgetfulness. Old habits die hard, and you might slip up, but don't be too hard on yourself. Acknowledge your mistake, learn from it, and keep moving forward. As for misconceptions, some people think that using inclusive language is just about being politically correct, but it's actually about fostering a more inclusive work environment where everyone feels welcome, respected, and valued. So there you have it. That's how I stopped saying guys and started using more inclusive language at work. It wasn't an overnight process, but with practice, support, and determination, I managed to make a change that I believe has positively impacted my colleagues and our work environment. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried changing your language habits? Or do you have any tips for creating a more inclusive work environment? Let me know in the comments below. I'll be reading and responding to your thoughts. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and co-workers. Remember, small changes can make a big difference in fostering an inclusive workplace for everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more videos on personal growth, workplace culture, and other important topics. Until next time, stay mindful and keep striving for a better, more inclusive world. Bye for now.